Another day, another mission, risking our necks for the Ark. You know, I ask myself, Dux, why are you out here? And...
You know why. The Ark's water pump is broken again, and Hammond said he needs more scrap to fix it.
yeah, well, we'd do it a lot better if he'd sent us somewhere with actual scrap to find.
Why do you have to be so annoying? Come on, we gotta head back before prep closes for the night.
Trust me, I'm not annoying.
Shut the hell up.
Want to see annoying? I can show you annoying.
What's wrong with you? We're in the zone. Keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah, you only told me that 9,000 times already, Borman.
Let's split up. You coming? I got this. Cover me. Come back here.
Jackpot. We got ourselves some scrap metal, Borman. This is worth a lot of grog back at the Ark.
The air stinks like mutants. Not just any mutants. Stalkers. Tight muscles. Good meat. I smell it too. Where there's stalkers, there's Ark. Where there's Ark, there's killing time for Skizzics and Treble. Oh, they're close. Close, close, close. Over there. Come, brother. I'm on that trail.
Ark's up ahead. Home, sweet home.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss that elevator when I see it. Get upstairs, take a bath, get a grog with the boys. Get another grog with the boys. Foot massage. Ah, it's gonna be great.
The campsite. Looks like a family lived here. Lived here and died here.
Nothing like a bunch of skeletons to put your mind at ease.
There's a cabin up ahead. Definitely feel a ghoul vibe coming off of it.
So we run in, guns blazing?
Too dangerous. If we're sneaky, we can get into a good position. A good position keeps us alive. Turn off your flashlight. Of course, the world ends. You did it to us. When the ice melted, you said nothing. When the plague spread, you did nothing. When the nukes dropped, you became nothing. At least that's what the Elder says. But cheer up. You'll be happy to know that despite your mistakes, life remains. In a small settlement high above a raging river, people are living and thriving. We call it the Ark. The Ark is humanity's last outpost, a lonely island in an ocean of chaos. Within these walls, we help each other create a new civilization on the ruins of the old one, with the guidance of our leader, the Elder. The Elder tells us we're safe as long as we never leave, because outside these walls lies the Zone, the never-ending wasteland. A mass grave spanning the planet, littered with your crumbling monuments, your hubris and arrogance. What the Elder chooses not to tell us is our food and water supplies are running dangerously low. That's why he relies on stalkers, adventurers who leave the Ark, explore the Zone, and scavenge for precious resources. Stalkers are tough enough to resist the rot, and they got the smarts and the firepower to keep the Zone ghouls at bay. Stalkers have to be more than human. That's me, Mr. More Than Human, aka a mutant. I look weird to you, but hey, you look weird to me. So let's leave it at that. If the Stalkers come back from the Zone alive, the Ark survives another day. If the Stalkers don't come back, the legacy of mankind will be lost forever. At least, that's what the Elder says. Home sweet home. The elevator's up ahead.
Ghouls hiding over there. Think they want to hitch a ride on our elevator. Forget that. Let's sneak around and see if there's any others.
The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have a second to lose. The mission's too important. Our mission, he says, is a man. And that man is Hammond. Everyone in the Ark knows Hammond, respects him. He's our lead, gearhead, going farther into the zone than anybody else, bringing back the machines that help us survive. He knows how to keep those machines running, how to fix them when they fall apart. Hammond keeps the Ark's heart beating. The Elder says 3 nights ago Hammond took his team of stalkers and headed north, not telling anyone why. They haven't come back. I've never seen the Elder this shaken before. It scares me. He tells us Hammond has a remote cabin in the north that could yield some clues to his location. Me and Dux never patrolled that far before, but the Elder says he has faith in us. He believes in us. So, this mission we accept. Go to Hammond's cabin, search for clues, then find Hammond and bring him back alive. The fate of the Ark depends on it.
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever, ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that? Beautiful. Happy shopping. Bye.
After a killer day in the zone, you know you can always come to Prips for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little, antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland, bring them to me and I might give you something in return. Comprende? Bottoms up!
Want to know how this goes down? For the right price, I fix and upgrade your shitty gear. Any questions? Take it easy.
My home will always be a haven to you, brave stalkers. After your journeys, pay me a visit, and I'll offer you some guidance, perhaps a story, to help you become wise and strong. Farewell. Remember your elder's guidance.
Whoa, check this thing out. It must have crashed. Look at the symbol on the side. It's like a star. Good news is we reached Hammond's cabin. Bad news is there's 2 friggin' ghouls casing the joint.
We takes everything, but there are no secrets. Where are the secrets?
Once in the north, we'll catch Hammond and squeeze the secrets from his head.
Hammond will tell them.
Zone ghouls stripped this cabin clean. Almost everything useful was gone. But it's a good thing ghouls can't read. They ignored the diary hidden inside Hammond's desk. Me and Dux aren't big readers either. But we look for answers in the diary. And all we get is more questions. Hammond writes how he found the crashed machine near his cabin. He's convinced the machine was sent as a message from a mythical place beyond the zone called Eden, where everybody's happy and safe. When Hammond sees another machine fall north of here, he takes his stalker crew up there to find it. I close the diary. Here's the problem. Eden's a fairy tale. Some bedtime story mutants believe in, so they can get to sleep at night. So either Hammond is onto something, or his brain's got the rot, and he's about to kill a bunch of good stalkers. Guess we gotta find out. Me and Dux have to go north. Farther from home than we've ever been. It's dangerous. Dux thinks I'm crazy to press on. I don't disagree with him.
Stay right there. Who are you?
You're Selma, right? You're a mutant like us, on Hammond's team.
Do I owe you money?
No.
Did I kill your brother?
No.
And Selma I am. Who are you?
I'm Dux, and he's Borman. Hello? Like the only walking duck and boar in the whole Ark? Come on.
That's funny. I think you've mistaken me for someone who gives a duck. I've got to catch up to Hammond before it's too late.
You're part of Hammond's crew. How did you get separated?
It was weird. We were all hearing strange voices. Not from the zone. In our heads. And that's when the ghouls ambushed us. After the fight, I was somehow blinded, paralyzed. I could barely move. I told Hammond I'd catch up to him when it wore off. 2 long, rough days. But I'm better now. He headed up north to a crash site to find some metal ship. Says it was sent from...
Eden, I know. Do you believe him?
If Hammond thinks there's an Eden, there's an Eden. Believe me. You guys are trying to find him too? And we can work together.
This is insane. You want to go more north? Into Ghoul Central? They'll kill us.
A lot of ghouls have tried to kill me, but I'm still here. So, am I part of your team or what?
The smell of gunpowder fades. We're safe. For now. We free the prisoner. He's a stalker named Magnus. Part of Hammond's team. Selma's partner. Magnus is a mutant too. Not on the outside, but on the inside. He's got powers. Mind powers. But he's not insane like the Nova sect. He's calm, real calm. Tuned into some frequency only he can hear. Magnus tells his tale. Him and Hammond were ambushed by the Nova sect. Nova sect heard about Hammond. Heard he could talk to machines. Get machines going. So they left Magnus here to die. And took Hammond south to their hangout. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Nova sect would make Hammond interpret the gifts of the ancients and open the gates to Eden. Whatever that means. Magnus thinks they're gonna blow up the zone and take the Ark with them. I suggest we rescue Hammond before something goes boom. Selma and Magnus agree. Even Dux.
My brave, fierce stalkers. You make an old man feel young. I heard of your recent exploits, and how your search for Hammond now leads to the Nova sect's base in the south. They call it the Cathedral, but it is anything but. My brave stalkers, I pray you find Hammond in good health, and return him here safely. If the Nova sect probe Hammond's mind, the Nova sect's leader, Plutonia, is obsessed with some prophesized doomsday that never comes. The end of the world isn't coming fast enough. So Plutonia wants to jumpstart Armageddon with weapons left here by the Ancients. Weapons that tore this place apart. Weapons Hammond could be forced to restart. To worship the Ancients is to worship death. We are the lights that never go out. We are the Ark. And you will save us all. May your search for Hammond continue in complete safety. Survive and persevere, my brave stalkers.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed help, I was just getting my second wind, you know, but... I admire your fighting skills. You need skills like that in the zone. Especially against out-of-control machines that want to quarantine you. Whatever that means.
Hey, we're some straight-up machine-killing freaks. That's how we roll. What's your name, lady?
The name's Pharaoh. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't quite know, really. I was raised in a settlement. Thought it was the only settlement left on the whole wide world. But meeting you lot makes me feel a bit more, well, hopeful. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
We're stalkers from the Ark. We're headed south to rescue our friend from some lunatics called the Nova Sect. Heard of them?
You're asking me if I've heard of the Nova Sect? Mate, the Nova Sect butchered my bleeding settlement. They put their mind-controlled junk into the rest, led them away like cattle. I'm the only one that got away. So yeah, I know the Nova Sect. I'm hunting them. I'm gonna make them pay.
We need a fighter like you on our side. If you help us save our friend, we'll help you take down the Nova Sect.
We have to find a way to save him.
Hammond's barely alive when we find him. But we find him. We find him as a team. With Hammond, the Ark's heart can start beating again. We think our mission is complete, but Hammond insists on telling us a secret. A secret that rips a hole through the middle of my life. He tells us he's been to Eden. Yes, the Eden. The mythical place beyond the zone where the secrets to life are kept. He says Eden is a base for the Ancients, who are very much alive and creating the mimer machines we've been seeing. He says the Ancients do know the secrets to life, but not human life. Mutant life. Me, Pharaoh, Selma, Magnus. Our ears perk up. If ducks had ears, they'd perk up too. Us mutants don't remember jack about our pasts. We're walking amnesiacs. We wonder why some of us look like animals, and others have powers we don't understand. Finding out who we are sounds like the quest of a lifetime, or a very big mistake. There's a problem. Hammond tells us the Nova Sect probed his mind, stole the location of Eden from his thoughts. They're headed there now, determined to unleash the power of the Ancients and cleanse the zone, which means killing everyone inside the Ark. Our home. He says there's one chance to beat the Nova Sect to the gates of Eden. Go through the Forbidden City, he says. It's a shortcut and the Nova Sect are too scared to go through. That doesn't make me feel too good. Hammond begs us not to tell the Elder, because the Elder won't accept the truth. Our mission was a man. Now it's Eden. We have one final journey to save the Ark. But if us stalkers discover who we really are, will we want to come back?
Your mission is complete, stalkers. You returned Hammond safe and sound. Our machines will hum with new life. The Ark is forever in your debt. Thank you. My little birdies have told me. Hammond thinks the fabled Eden lies beyond the Forbidden City. And you are thinking of going through the city to get to Eden.
Have I taught you nothing? There is no Eden. And even if there were, entering the Forbidden City is impossible.
That is the city where the Red Plague started. The ancients in charge thought they could quarantine the people by building a giant wall that covered the entire city. It stands to this day, impenetrable. You should stay at the Ark and heal your wounds. No more adventures. Survive and persevere, my brave stalkers.
Welcome to the Castle of Light. Forgive me for not providing the illumination this castle is known for. I pray that someday we will once again become a beacon of light for weary travelers.
Don't sweat it. You got a nice place here. Would your name happen to be Lux? We heard you outside.
Lux I am. You say you heard my voice in the zone? Quite interesting. Perhaps the fates brought you here. You look strong, well-armed. You get things done, yes?
Hells yes. We're stalkers. We take everything the zone throws at us and then some.
Then I humbly request your assistance. There is a pack of renegade ghouls who wish to keep the zone in darkness. They stole the key to the sacred sanctum, where the lights get their power. Perhaps you can help me recover this key from the ghouls. It's a special key. You wouldn't miss it. Return it to me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
I like handsome rewards. We'll deal with the ghouls and get your keys. And that is that. Arc 1, Nova Sect 0. Their insane plans to destroy our home vanish into the wind. We're safe. Our people live another day. The smoke clears, ears still ringing. On the edge of my blurred vision, something comes out of the Ark. Light dancing across my arm, up my face. I look up. I'm being scanned by some giant eyeball. Then Dux and Pharaoh get scanned. Then Magnus and Selma. The light cuts out and the eyeball darts back inside the wall. We hear pistons churning, gears turning, a machine humming back to life. The gates of Eden open. Maybe Eden sees we're mutants and welcomes us home. We stand there in silence. The 5 of us are all mutants, found and raised by the Elder. This feels like an answer to the question that's plagued our lives. Who are we? And do we go in and find out? When Dux and me first started out, everything was cut and dried. The Elder knew best. There were no answers in the zone. Mutants didn't know who they were, where they came from, and that was fine. No one cared. But now, after the enemies we fought, after the friends we found, after all we've seen, the 5 of us stand here at the gates of Eden. Do we go in? Do we want to know who we are?
We got them all. Now, let's open that gate, see what this Eden really is. I wonder if it had...
We huddle around the screen. The words, Mutant Project, blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the Ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center, Sweden. Come in, come on, Center, Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden. Come in, come on, Center, Sweden. I repeat,
One, we rescued Hammond. Two, we kicked the bad guys' asses. Why are we freezing our butts off chasing some old loony? We should be back at the Ark getting a little hero treatment.
Our victory parade will have to wait.
My brave stalkers, you shouldn't be out here.
Why are you out here? You got some balls, Ingmar. Lying to us our whole lives. We've been to Eden. We know we're your frickin' experiments.
Did this truth set you free, hmm? Erase your worries? No. It plagues your brains with questions you don't want answered. I told you not to go to Eden. You have no idea the events you set into motion. I must go now. Buy the Ark more time. Before it's too late.
Enough with the lies. You're gonna step away from the damn machine with your hands up and tell us what the hell is going on.
We didn't see the Elder flick the switch. The steel door shuts him in the machine. Blue fire pummels the ground, blows me and Duck's back. We rise from the dirt and look up. The machine screams up across the dirty sky. Scream fades to a distant rumble. The machine is gone, and the Elder's in space. Me and Duck stare at the sky. We don't say a word. The Elder left us behind. He abandoned his people. Screw that liar. He told us the Ark was the last settlement surrounded by an endless wasteland, the Zone. But I've seen things in the Zone you wouldn't believe. Machine Man, a cult of psychotic brain-mongers, a fox assassin. The Elder said Eden was a fairy tale. But we marched through its gates, discovered we were created there, discovered he was our creator. He betrayed us. He can suck it. Despite his lies, the Ark remains our home, and we risk our necks to protect it. We're stalkers. We explore the Zone, scavenge for precious resources, keep the ghouls at bay. Soldiers with lifetimes of taking orders. Now, who's gonna give them? The Elder said you did this to us. The Elder said the fruits of the wasteland were planted years ago by the seeds of your evil. Was he lying? When the ice melted, did you say something? When the plague spread, did you do something? Send me a message. Tell me I'm keeping humanity alive for a reason. Elder Almighty, you seeing what I'm seeing? Big tentacles curling up the Ark's support beams.
What the? I don't think those are tentacles. They're plants. Huge frickin' plants.
Not even 30 seconds in the Ark and me and Dux want to hop back out of it. Our home is under siege. Thick red vines are growing fast, turning the place into a blood-red jungle. We see dwellers hacking their friends out of vine cages. We hear screams about the end of the world. We greet friends, but they shuffle by us with lifeless eyes, not recognizing us. The Elder could tell us how to beat this, but he's gone now. And without him, the Ark's gone crazy. If things ain't strange enough, the Dwellers made Prip the new Elder. When you put a bartender in charge, you're in trouble. Prip figured out the source of these vines. A man, Goran. He's a mutant with the power to control plants. Like Selma, but more powerful, more reckless. Once, Goran got into an argument with the Elder and attacked him. We threw Goran out of the Ark. He vanished into the Zone, vowing revenge on us for spurning him. Now it seems his revenge has kicked into high gear. Prip heard rumors about Goran hiding out in some secret settlement north of here. Another Ark in the unexplored territories. He wants a team of stalkers to find this Ark and capture Goran before his vines squeeze the life out of us. This mission we accept, but me and Dux can't do it alone. We need stalkers, the best of the best. Selma, Magnus, Varro, let's do this. It is you. The legendary stalker, Big Khan. You left the Ark a long time ago to wander the Zone. Thought you were dead.
Alive and kicking, stalkers. It's been a long time, hasn't it? But maybe you're not who you say you are, huh? Maybe you're some of those damn imposters trying to trap Big Khan.
Whoa, imposters? You've been out here breathing the fumes too long, Khan. What's got you so rattled?
I've walked from one end of this wasteland to the other. Seen some shit you rookies wouldn't believe. I don't fear nothing. Until now. Something strange is going on all across the Zone.
ghouls are disappearing and getting replaced by copies. But they're made out of plants. I call them pod ghouls. This ain't the zone fumes talking, all right? I'm on my way to the Ark to warn the Elder. So, if you'd excuse me.
We don't think you're crazy, Khan. But you don't want to go to the Ark right now. Trust me, we're on a mission to capture Goran. Some major bad guy with the power to control plants. He could be behind these pod ghouls you're talking about. We could use your skills. You still the legend they say you are?
Oh, I got skills for days, believe that. I remember Goran. He was a punk. Didn't think his powers were that strong. Okay, I'll help. Stalkers got each other's backs, right? What happens to you happens to me.
Goran's down, but still breathing. He looks up at us and laughs. I grab his arm. It crumbles like dry leaves. His body disintegrates. A clone, like all the others. The real Goran was long gone. Fed to plants and rebuilt as a servant to some genocidal master. Who's behind this? Behind us, the massive vines begin to hum. The hum turns into a woman's voice.
You surprise me, Stalkers. I thought you were pathetic little outcasts, poisoning the zone with your bullets and bravado. But now, I see it's futile for me to fight such heroes. I go by many names, but you know me as Old Jaiko, the legendary tree. I wait for you just north of here. Come, claim your reward.
The truth hits like a zone dog to the nuts, and it makes perfect sense. The vines, the pods, the minions connected to one system of roots, stretching across the zone, leading to one central point, a tree. To mutants, ghouls, and everybody in between. She is known as Old Jaiko, the zone's oldest living tree. They say she was here before the zone, before the ancients, maybe before time itself. But trees don't talk. We're faced with two possibilities. Either us stalkers finally got the rot and our brains are about to explode, or Old Jaiko somehow became a hyper-intelligent tree hell-bent on destroying humanity. Do we go north? Do we claim this reward?
Everything.
See those big pods around Jaiko's perimeter? I get the feeling there'll be a sore spot for her.
Does that hurt? No, no, no! You pathetic outcasts, addicted to sadness! Be happy!
Jaiko's mighty branches splinter and crash. The ground underneath us rumbles and splits wide open. We back off and watch Old Jaiko collapse into a gaping sinkhole. Through the dust, we peer down. Jaiko's dead roots stretch through steel hallways. A lab covered in Mimer logos. A familiar sight. Another Eden. We climb down and search the lab. Through the wreckage, a single monitor flickers with life. We huddle around the screen. The words, Mutant Project, blink on and off in big red letters. Then his young face. looking back at us. Ingmar Edison, our elder. He's recording some journal, describing how his scientists created a mutant tree that could clean toxins in the air. A last-ditch effort to reverse the ancients' poisonous pollution. What the elder didn't realize was when his scientists ditched their lab, Jaiko remained, evolving, stretching her roots through the zone. Her mission still intact. She identified toxins as mutants and ghouls, so she replaced us with cleaner versions, wiped of everything that made us human. Jaiko was a mutant created by the Elder, just like us. I shoved my fist through the monitor. We don't need the Elder anymore. We have each other. The red vines wither. The pods rot away. We return to the Ark, and the dwellers cheer our arrival. We get the hero treatment Ducks always wanted. And for the first time in my life, I feel like a hero. Missing his bar, Prip appoints a new elder. Me. I guess I have to start taking responsibility for my life. Happy endings die with the ancients, but new beginnings live on with us, the dwellers of the Ark. Whatever the zone throws at us, we'll be ready. We're keeping humanity alive for a reason. Sometimes I look to the night sky and wonder if Ingmar Edison is looking down at us.